Unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind. Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration.
Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing well. Getting started on the stream a little bit late, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, let's go. We got some stuff we gotta do with the fungi. We've only got a couple of days left for that, so we can't really slack on it. It's in Sumeru. Yeah. And then after that, there's another event that started today that I thought we could check out. Asha Kyopyanga Mia Cruda Sote. Feast your eyes on the palace of Alcazarzaray. Pretty plants as far as the eye can see. Hyman actually noticed how beautiful it was here earlier in our travels, but our fungi friends probably haven't had a chance to really look around yet, huh? Yeah, this is definitely right up their alley. Okay, it's time to check out some landscape paintings that best capture Sumeru's unique essence. Bongohead, Kindlejoy, come take a look and compare them. Eke sospiro la libertà. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. On the building. Makes it easy to line up. Asha Yopyanga Mia Cruda Sote Eke Sospiro Dali. What is this now? Interesting. We'll have to check that out in a little bit. None. Dang, that's a little difficult, but okay. Use the tent to our advantage, right? Yes. Obelisk thing to our advantage. And palm tree? Yeah. Huzzah! Back to Beta Harbor. How about that? Back where it all began. Oh! I was hoping we'd be able to find some treasure. Been very low on the Mora. Trying to raise Escoffier. Escoffier? You all know, costs quite a bit of money, quite a bit of Mora, to get a character up to a decent level. And, well, as far as my level, or not level 5, as far as my 5-star characters go, I don't know if you know this, but I like to give him a little 699 in terms of...
A little of those boosts. Be cleansed.
I need the meat, okay. Don't blame me. Don't blame me that tiger meat is good eating. Anyway. But yes, I like to give my my 5-star characters a little 699. Or a different arrangement depending on what their preferred thing to raise is. Yeah. Now that building has a turban. You found the missing scenery objects for all the current pictures. Alright, and then Pokemon Snap time.
Journeying through the desert is as arduous as one might imagine.
Thank you for your stunning and insightful commentary. I appreciate it. Next up is a special route Paimon picked out after really careful planning. We'll be walking for a while, though. First stop, the Desert Oasis. Then we'll head through Matiyima Forest, and after that, back to Beta Harbor. Paimon's been thinking about this. The desert, forests, and valleys in Sumeru all feel super different, but we've pretty much never seen them all in one trip, have we? Good thing we don't have to rush this time. Paimon says we should take it nice and slow and soak it all in. Sure thing. No rush, just vibes. Please stop writing characters like millennials or Gen Z. I mean, if they're a millennial or they're Gen Z, sure, right? But not if they're in a completely different universe. Yep. Outings are meant to be nice and chill. Well, that's more millennial, less Gen Z. Which, frankly, if Gen Z, I mean, if it's gonna be millennial versus Gen Z, I'd prefer millennial. Way of speaking, but not Buffy speak. Oh, our fungi friends are ready and raring to go. Let's hit the road. All right. See if we can't get this on the first try. Come on, there's gotta be more than just this guy. Apparently not. Oh, hey. About to witness a war? No? They're gonna get along with each other? Okay, interesting. Didn't know there was a, truce between Hilichurls and the Ruin machines, but I guess that kind of makes sense. 30. I see two other guys. Oh. One? Come on. That was a big one, though. We got a lot of points for that. Because we were patient. Patience is a virtue. Also, I noticed that there's a progress bar up top that if I had been paying attention to previously, I wouldn't have run into issues. So we're almost done. Yep. To the next touring zone that Paimon suggested. We mow up, we mow up, we mow up. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Come on. Come on. Oh, gosh darn it. We got greedy. I got greedy. I don't need to be blaming you guys for my own greed. Hey, we managed to get gold. Cool. All these fungi friends for our fungi friends. Huzzah! We did it! Alright. I do want to check out what the heck is going on with this thing. Cause was that the thing from Sethos's? Well, not. I was gonna say Sethos's story quest. Technically, it was Cynos. But yeah, this looks like the place to which we were led. So we can just kind of hang out here now? Well, that's very interesting. Unfortunately, we can't use the treasure compass to see if we missed any treasure. That's okay. jar right here. Obtain a fun score. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Alright. And we can go see the afterword. At Beta Harbor. Had myself a nice hike today. It was a pretty leisurely one compared to the one that I had yesterday. Hania, Soka, we're back! I could already hear Bongo Head and Kindlejoy's cheerful steps from a distance. Looks like you really had a blast this time. Oh, no, that's Soka. That's Hania. Whoopsies. I can tell they're having fun from You can tell they're having fun from that far away? I still can't read the emotions in our fungi friends' footsteps. Guess I've got a lot to learn. There's always more to learn. This trip really did feel different. Playing around with our fungi friends, then coming back to the little fungi playground, it feels like coming home to a nice meal after a long day of playing outside. How about we take a photo together right now? Paimon remembers reading in the Steambird that many famous travel journals line up all the little snapshots from a trip in chronological order. Now that Silver Companion mentions it, I've gotten so used to having these fungi friends around all these years, we've never really taken a proper photo together. Mm-hmm. You two big shots really know how to wrap up an adventure nicely. Alright, let's use Bongo Head's camera, set it on the tripod, and take a timed group photo. Once Hania and Soka are less busy, we can all go out and have fun together like this again. Yippee! Speaking of which, Bongo Head is really talented at taking photos. Paimon picked a few good shots and put them together with our group photo. Hania and Silk can check them out too. Wow, you really thought of everything. You're so thoughtful, Paimon. Oh, and Paimon brought some souvenirs for you. Here, the macarons. Macaron. You didn't get to try before. Huh? I only said it in passing, and you actually remembered it? Silver Companion, I'm so touched. To avoid troubling you like this in the future, I really need to fix my bad habits. I'll plan trips properly in advance, and not just on paper. You know, when friends are hanging out and chatting freely, even offhand comments can show what's truly on your mind. When did you get it? I didn't even notice. Oh, back when we were taking photos in Fontaine. While you were watching the scenery with Bongo Head, Paimon got a Nusi to help out and gave her a little tip for the trouble. Don't worry, Paimon prepared your share too. Paimon wouldn't forget. Paimon even reminded the Nusi to go straight for your favorite flavor as soon as she got inside. But we've already tried almost every dessert in Fontaine, so Paimon's not sure how much of a surprise this will actually be. Anything Paimon picks out is bound to be delicious. It's a treat you bought for me on your own. That makes it special. Really? Then Paimon will buy you treats more often. Paimon is really warming up to me. I gotta say. In our many years of travels together, I have not appreciated Paimon as much as I do now. Too bad there aren't any sweets made especially for our fungi friends. How amazing would it be if we could cuddle up with them and enjoy a table full of delicious food? No need to worry about that. In the process of refining on fungi communities, I've been conducting foundational research on the food that fungi enjoy. My goal is to identify ingredients that both fungi and humans can eat, so our buddies don't have to live off every flavor of marvelous jelly all year long. one day, I'll find the ingredients that satisfy both human and fungi tastes, and design delicious dishes we can all enjoy together. And when it comes to putting theory into practice, I'll be our master chef, just in case Hania ends up ruining our 11th pot. Sounds like the day we sit in a circle and share a meal with our fungi friends isn't far off, right? We'll be waiting for your good news, Hania. We can't wait for Soka's. In that case, please do come back and visit the little fungi playground when you get the chance. We and all our fungi friends will always be here. Who knows? The surprise might arrive even sooner than you expect. Isn't that so sweet? That's a nice event. I like that. From here on, I'll handle the follow-up work for the little fungi playground. In the meanwhile, you should go and have fun with our fungi friends. Alright, Stormstress, we're gonna clean up the main streets of the docks of Beta Harbor this afternoon. It's the easiest and most stable job of the two of us have right now. We can earn enough to buy 10 servings of marvelous jelly in a single day, so let's both do our best. Alright. And then, Operation Stronghold Defense. You encounter a messenger named Blue Bolt who seems to be testing a certain mechanical defense unit. Interesting. Unfortunately, we're getting Nodcry skill. No, wait. Yeah, Nodcry skill books with us. Really need is Fontaine skill books. Well, hello, sir. Or ma'am, rather. Sorry. Oh, hey there, traveler. Hello, Paimon. Since we ran into each other, want to see my weasel, Sprouty? I've got it with me, and it's super adorable. Yeah? What? Hey, that's not how you're supposed to sound, Sprouty. I don't think the two of them here understand Ashru's tongue anyway. Ashru? Oh? No, speaking like finches won't work here either. Miss Basima has already returned to Sumeru to recuperate. I'm sorry. Sprouty is clearly a little confused after hanging out so much with the other animals. Wait, is this the cat dude from the Rhine-Daughter's creation? From Durin's Witch's Homework quest? It can't quite find its own wavelength. I should let it rest for a while. Are you an animal expert too? Are you a friend of animals too? Why does Paimon get the sense that you're talking to us like we're already old friends? Did you run a background check on us or something? Relax. We're on the same team. I work for Miss Yellen, and you're her absolute top-tier #1 guess. I don't even need to tell you how close that makes us, right? Yeah, that does make you one of us. Any friend of Yelan's is a friend of ours too. Although, it might be good to verify that she's a friend of Yelan's and doesn't, want to kill one of her best assets. Gosh, you should have said so sooner. Paimon's getting a little nervous for a second there. Anyway, what are you doing here in the middle of nowhere with Sprouty? We're standing guard here. Or rather, I'm checking to see if my Horde Guard unit can actually work properly. Horde Guard? Guard unit? Since we're on the same side, I guess there's no harm in telling you. I have a supply point hidden underground, not far from here. However, the gate's been getting busted open by monsters left and right lately. So, at great personal expense, I had the whiz-kid mechanic over at Clink Clank Crumkake Craft Shop build me my very own guard unit. More accurately speaking, it's really more like a security system, one that's capable of identifying deployment locations, with multiple functions that can be combined in various ways. Talk about good timing. The whiz-kid is showcasing her work at a convention soon. She sold me this set as an early test run. So I set up a layered defense for the supply point. It's an open invitation for our honored guests, I mean monsters, to walk straight into my trap. Now, not only can we test out different ways to protect the supply point, we'll also gather plenty of data for the WizKid. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. You managed to stag yourself one of Ino's. Yes, that's what she said. That does sound rather interesting. Give me a second. Let me hydrate. That does sound rather interesting. Want to give it a whirl? I've already used them to fend off quite a number of monsters. It's quite the stress reliever, actually. Come on, give it a try. You can let off some steam, and I might be able to learn something from your approach at the same time. Of course, you'll be handsomely remunerated. I have no idea how to pronounce that word, to be perfectly honest. I've only ever read it. Since we're all on the same team, it's only fair that I pay you twice the standard consultant rate. Too right, we're on the same team, see? You're too kind. Yeah. Helping you is helping Yelan anyway, so everybody wins. Alright then, we'll show you what experience looks like in practice. So it's just like an infiltration thing. During the challenge, Traveler needs to set up various mechanisms and defeat opponents to ensure that the stronghold is protected. Oh, it's tower defense! Different upgrade options may be chosen for different mechanisms. Different options may be combined to create varied mechanism effects. Upgrade mechanisms can be refitted with other upgrade options at any time by consuming bolts. After an enemy launches an attack, support skills can be used to help defeat them. Support skill energy recovers slowly over time. Collection mechanisms can accelerate the recharge rate. After completing specific wave challenges, you may select protocols. Protocols will strengthen your firepower or increase the efficiency of obtaining bolts. Alright. Support skills, huh? Okay. Those are the only two we have. Two we can use. Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Enemy intel? Okay. Hilly Churl Fighter. A normal, slow-moving, and vulnerable opponent usually attacks in groups. So how do we build? Okay. Pyro! Run selection. Trap mechanisms. I think we'll be just fine without using the support skills just yet. How do I actually... Okay. Does that mean I win? There we go. Click to adjust combat speed. Cool. That's the mechanism to upgrade. Fire intensity. Yes. Okay, so that's everybody's deployed, right? That's what that means. Best option, right? Ryo for these guys, I think. Can I direct them to attack any? No, not a... Easy modo. Avatar of Llama. Increase turret pyro. Okay. Target analysis. What? Marks the current target and reduces its elemental attack. Fires a single target beam. The lower the target's current HP percentage, the higher the damage. That probably would be good for this guy. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, that's pretty darn easy. Oh my goodness. All of the overloads in the world. Sure, why not? Well, that was very easy. I don't usually do very well with tower defense games. Perfect defense. Cool. So, wet, huh? No, wants me to do those two. Okay. Okay. I got a brand new trap, it looks like. Okay. That's good. Bolts are provisions for the operation of the mechanical guard unit and must be prioritized. Additional collection of mechanisms have been placed in this challenge, which can significantly improve the efficiency of obtaining bolts. Okay. Bolt preference, energy preference. Bolts dropped by opponents that are defeated in the range of collection mechanisms will be increased by an additional 20%. Spec cannot stack. Okay. Probably not a good idea to put it there, because I don't imagine a lot of guys will die in that area, but just testing it out. Now, we'll see. They can destroy these. This is not going well. Okay. First phase, wave 1 survived. Damage. That then. Oh, retrieve. Oh, okay. Get nothing from that. Okay. Good. Hydro, and place cryo here. That should get things slowed down a bit. Melting snow. When you trigger melt upon opponents, they will be defeated instantly if their current HP is below 20% of their max HP. Oh, the explosion. Obviously, I think we're going to want to do this. Don't even have the bolts or anything else. Okay. Collection amount. All right. Sure. Now, oops. Speed it up. Oh boy. Nothing is getting defeated in the range of this. And, deployment from breach. Okay, well that's great. These healers, though. Where? About the best I can do as far as that goes. Honestly, I think I want to retrieve these because that was a mistake. Dead. Here. That here. Okay. I need 120. Okay. be upgraded? No, I need 200 for that. Deployment limit of traps reached. Okay. I think we're doing good. And there it is. Okay. Yes, we did manage to succeed. Will manage to succeed. I think. Okay, maybe not. Gosh. Focused attack. And increase damage range here. Attack, sure. Pulling mechanism. Oh. Fine. So is it the pyro that heals these guys? I'm a little confused. Why would it recommend pyro if that was the case? So how do I activate it? That's fine. It'll activate on its own. Something like that. Okay, that was fairly easy. These guys focus fire. Jackling mechanisms. Yeah, I'm gonna want to try and save up for that, I guess. That one. Upgrade. And we'll upgrade this thing. Mechanism. Oh, 120. Okay, we're good. Oh boy. That was rough. See, that's more how a victory for me in the in tower defense games goes. It's usually rough, and those they don't really They don't often happen. Would be the best way to put it. Now I was wondering, maybe, oh gosh, maybe gonna be the one who saves me after all. My wonderful. Oh, the best teleport waypoint in the game. I love this teleport waypoint. It's so fun. I really need to make that that stage, the Wonderland. Jerk. Coming. Why? Why would you do this to me? Not cooking, gummy. Coming? Isn't this a rather remote spot for a break?
Oh, it's you!
Didn't get robbed, did you?
It really is as they say. Watch who you mention in Idle Talk. Never know who might show up. I was just thinking that if you were here, at least there'd be someone here to eat with me. Thanks for the concern, but me? Get robbed on a delivery? I just finished one safe and sound. Come on, we've known each other forever. Don't tell me you're doubting my skills now.
So you're...
Relax. Smell that aroma?
Wow, it smells amazing. Are you whipping up something delicious?
You know it. You're in for a treat. It'll be ready in just a minute. The boss from my last delivery runs a farm up in the mountains. There was a happy accident today. He miscounted the supplies. So, he sent me home with the extras. That fowl is really dope. I mean, it's super fresh and the meat is top shelf. There's even spring water from the mountains on our way back. Right place, right time, and I had a feeling that the right people might show up for the trifecta. That's why I decided to make something that I recall as golden tempered jade.
Wait, is it really golden tempered jade?
You've tried this dish before?
Not at all. Name's impressive, though.
It's not just the name. The taste is out of this world.
Wait, so am I gonna get a new
I learned
recipe
dish
for
from
this?
Leon, a helper from back home.
Or is this
He and
Gumming's
my mother
signature
were from the
dish?
same town, and he said my mother used to love this dish. That said, I didn't follow his recipe exactly. Tweaked it to suit my own taste, you see? Brought the water to a boil, added a pinch of salt, then let the fresh fowl soak in it for a bit. Not for too long, though. Then I mentally recited full moon egg, crystal shrimp, and honey chasyu, fine tea, full moon, and a bountiful year too. Scooped it right out once done. I had to repeat that step 3 times before placing the fowl into mountain spring water infused with mist flowers. Hot and cold. Ooh, reminds you of a blacksmith tempering metal, huh?
What's that called? Oh, I forget what it's called. Blanch. He blanched them. This is quite complicated.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a hassle too, so sometimes I get lazy and skip a few steps. But this is a special occasion. Such dope fowl can't go to waste. You'll see in a moment. Anyway, we're currently at the final
Dope
trickiest.
fowl.
That's when we drop the heat as low as we can go and let the fowl poach slowly. All that's left after that is to have some patience.
How long until it's ready?
Now that we've said all this, the timing should be just right. Not too early, not too late. Now, don't blink. Golden tempered jade, ready to plate. See, when the surface shines like glazed glass, it means you got the heat just right. It looks amazing, and it tastes even better. Come on, try some. See if you like it. If you do, I'll make it for you again next time. I don't really bother when I'm cooking for myself, but don't worry. I always follow the steps to the letter when I'm cooking for friends.
Hey. Yeah, we got the recipe. Cool. It's a green recipe, though. All of that drama, all of that talking it up, and it's a green recipe. Yeah. Oh well. I will still appreciate it as a memory of our time spent together. There is one thing I want to check out. Hey! This is the one! The one that I was talking about, the Vorka scene that we didn't get to see. It just disappeared and left me with nothing. Nothing. And there it is.
I know those voices. Why, if it isn't Paimon and the Honorary Knight. Praise be to the Animo Archon for this flurry of good news.
Huh? Oh, hey, Glory! What's got you in such a good mood?
Have you heard? The knights who went on expedition are finally returning home. Which means Godwin should be home soon too.
Uh-oh.
It won't be long now before we're together again.
Huh? Don't tell Paimon Godwin still hasn't told Glory about getting separated from the expedition.
Could you help me scatter some more dandelion seeds? I want to thank the Animo Archon for watching over the expedition. Especially Godwin.
Oh, poor girl. Waiting for Godwin all this time? Should we tell her the truth? Or should we have a word with Godwin first?
Is something wrong?
Huh? You want us to help scatter dandelion seeds at the Animo Archon statue, right? Piece of cake! We'll head there right away!
At Glory's request, you head to the top of the Animo Archon statue.
How much longer do you think Godwin's gonna keep the truth from Glory? Paimon doesn't want to make her upset, but if we don't tell her... No! She deserves to know! Let's find Godwin and give him a piece of our mind!
I'm not sure that'll be necessary.
Huh? Why not?
Because I think Varka's already sorting it out.
Huh? Varka? And Godwin? Wait, Godwin's back in the city? We need to go speak to him! Hey, Varka! What's Godwin up to now?
Shh! Watch closely. This Knight of Favonius is making the most important decision of his life. Try not to disturb him.
Glory, it's me. I've returned from the expedition safe and sound. I haven't stopped thinking about you this whole time. Oh, no. I can't keep lying to her. Let me think this over. Glory, I have to come clean. I never left Mondstadt in the first place. Oh, no, that's even worse. Saying that will only hurt her more. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Paimon agrees that this is a pretty important decision, but is it really the Grandmaster's responsibility to sort out Knights' love lives, too?
No, not at all. As an organization, the Knights of Favonius does not interfere with personal matters. However, the
That's not
issue he
smart.
faces is about more than being a good partner.
You know, to be perfectly honest, there's a
Good
reason
night.
why you get marriage
I
licenses.
should just tell her the truth. Honesty is a knight's greatest virtue. But Glory is so fragile. What if she can't handle the shock?
I mean, there's a reason why. Child tax credits. The state has a vested interest in ensuring the next line, ensuring the next generation. You know that is born. Really, that's absolutely essential. And for an organization like Knights of Favonius, it's important for them to ensure that their members have lots of kids in order to instill within them the virtues of the Knights of Favonius, and so they can join as well. Obviously, it's not that your parents need to be a Knight of Favonius to join, but children of Knights of Favonius would be more likely to join. That tends to be how it works. Therefore, not smart for the Knights of Favonius to not get involved in love lives. Should probably do that. Seems like being Grand Master isn't always so easy.
Well, it's not all that difficult. Besides, it's not like I'm entirely blameless in the situation either. Back then, I had my hands full preparing for the expedition, so when he suddenly applied for leave, I told him to report to Jean instead. The plan was that he'd rejoin us later. Who could have guessed he'd spend all this time agonizing over how to report back to Jean? Although, I imagine a good chunk of that time was also spent worrying about how to report back to his girlfriend. Naturally, I'll admit I was careless at the time. I didn't set a clear deadline for his report, which may have been part of the reason he spent so much time hesitating.
He went AWOL for 5 years, 6. Certainly a very hands-off approach, I'll give you that.
Truth is, hesitation only ever complicates things. Once a day or two has passed, you start to think, well, what's a day or two more? Then, after 3 or 4 days, you start to wonder if your current situation's really so bad after all.
Maybe I should just leave Mondstadt. Then I can pretend I never came back. Yes. Then I can think things over a little longer. Just a day or two more.
At the very least, he should be able to make a decision on his own that aligns with the spirit of chivalry, without me needing to lecture him first.
Is running away from your problems align with the spirit of chivalry?
Running away? Don't be silly, what kind of a night would ever... Wait, what did you say? Running away? Darn it, Godwin! Stop right there!
That was not the best example of voice acting, but I don't blame Varka's voice actor. Probably didn't see.
Grandmaster?
Hey, Godwin. How can you even call yourself a knight? You were loud and proud when you first confessed your love. Where did that guy disappear to?
Confessed my love? Grandmaster, how do you...
Please, half the knights of Favonius know about you and Glory. Besides, that's not the point.
The point?
Honorary knight, tell this scaredy cat what decision a true knight would make.
Honesty is a knight's greatest virtue. Some lies can be well-intentioned. Yeah, well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions now, isn't it? Honesty is a knight's greatest virtue.
Too right it is, though, in all honesty. See what I did there? A little white lie now and then can be quite harmless, too. See?
Really?
There's honor in either decision. And yet, despite all that, you chose to skedaddle. Whether you choose to maintain Glory's illusion or come clean, as a knight, you should make a decision, follow it through, and bear the responsibility. What were you thinking when you confessed your love?
Was that a white lie,
Presumably
though?
something along the lines of, does she feel the same? Might she reject me? Truth is, you had no way to know. But you put yourself out there and told her all the same. Now, all you've got to do is muster up that very same courage.
So, you guys thinking you could never do that?
Whichever one it is.
The spirit of the knight is within you. So go and do that.
I don't want to be like this. It's just, whenever I picture Glory's reaction, I lose the courage to make up my mind. Will she be angry or disappointed? Will she forgive me? If it ends up leaving her as conflicted as I am, maybe it would be kindest not to tell her at all. But if I don't tell her now, she'll find out someday anyhow, right? All these thoughts in my head, aren't they just excuses I'm making for myself?
Hey, what are you prattling on about now? You won't achieve anything thinking like this. Instead of getting lost in your own thoughts, how about you just lay it all out on the table? Come on, let's head to the Angel's Share. It's time to give you a refresher course in chivalry.
Can you really train chivalry in a tavern? Oh,
Yeah, liquid
a
courage.
long way to go before this situation gets resolved.
Is that supposed to leave it open for the daily commission from them? Anyway, there was one other thing. Just before we call it quits. Come over here. Because when I was talking to Catherine for Italian Chronicle information, what? I can check it from here? It's wild. I should do something about these, by the way. at some point. Get the next 2 medals. Anyway. Oh, well, hello, Jalonin. Not who I was expecting. I was expecting
Another commission
Pinnick.
asking for me by name? Not taking it. Send it back where it came from. If they want to talk business, they can drop by my shop in person. I don't discuss work via letter.
Can you really send a commission back the way it came?
Ugh, yeah, you have no idea how tedious business correspondence is. A dozen or more letters could bounce back and forth before you could change the dimensions of a single component. I've wasted more time delivering letters than I care to tell ya. Anyone who's got that much time can come to the tribe and talk with me face to face. It's more efficient that way. Huh? Another letter?
More efficient for you.
I open it?
Yeah.
Seriously? Come on.
Something on your mind? Is it a particularly troublesome client?
Oh, it's Mawika. She's already at my workshop, waiting to discuss things with me face to face. Mawika! Nope. Not gonna happen. Oh, I gotta get away. Far, far away. Okay, thanks, Shilonin. Think.
Those anecdotes are the ones that are the most difficult to get. Because you gotta be talking to the right person, and then... I guess you can only get one every day from something like that. I don't know if... oh. No. I need more of these condensed resins. Anyway, so might as well. Yeah, so I don't know if those anecdotes are limited to 1 per day, or if it's random. You know, indeed somewhat hungry. Okay. Oh, goodness. A lot of stuff. Maybe it's 1 per area per day? I don't know, we'll see. Head over here. Inazuma. Inazuma. And we'll try out buying some groceries. Is there anything here that we're gonna use? We're running low on. Look like it. No. Whereas, I believe this guy sells crab, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Always on the lookout for more crab. Nothing.
Ad Astra.
No, nobody's done with there yet. Nothing. Oh gee, I wonder if I can make something here. Well, we need some more of these, I guess. Nothing. Okay. So maybe it is limited to 1 per day. For those, like, pop-up anecdotes. Something like that. Anyway. So, I think you know what time it is. It's time to be done with the stream, because I need to get to bed at some point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one, and I will see you later. Heart hands!